The biggest award in the movie business is making a change. The Oscars are adding new criteria films must meet in order to be eligible in the Best Picture category. The goal is to improve diversity and inclusion on both sides of the camera. Mike Armstrong explains.
There have always been criteria for a movie to be considered for Best Picture, and some of them are a little strange. For example, it has to have been advertised specifically in Los Angeles on something like a billboard. Well, the new criteria announced Wednesday have a more obvious goal. The Academy wants to increase the presence and visibility of women, people from racial or ethnic groups, the LGBTQ+ community, and people with cognitive or physical disabilities.
And I want to thank everyone for joining us.
The Oscars released a series of videos over the last week explaining how too often the industry comes up short.
Cinema is really, it's like the home movie of the world, isn't it, really? It's where we go and we see ourselves, and we're not there. And when we are there, we're horribly misrepresented.
Got room for one more?
Now, it's not the highest bar to have to get over. There are 4 new criteria for a movie to be considered in the Best Picture category, and it only has to meet 2 of them. The first is on screen. Standard A sets a threshold for actor representation and storyline. The rest are behind the camera. Standard B is about the film's creative leadership and project team. Standard C is about internships and training opportunities. And D is about the group behind the marketing, publishing, and distribution. This move comes after years of controversy and criticism. The recent Oscars So White campaign even made it into the broadcast.
Tonight we honor Hollywood's best and brightest.
They finally listened.
Elamea Tailfeathers says the Academy may have been pushed, but it's a positive step. The Indigenous filmmaker says when people from her community aren't seen on screen or on set, it isn't a lack of voices or talent, it's a lack of opportunity.
This pushes production companies to not be lazy in the way that they hire and the way that they operate.
We'll take care, ladies.
Tailfeathers says she hopes in 10 years to have the freedom white men have to talk simply about their work, instead of having to talk over and over about difficulties getting work. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Montreal.